After the CFL's talks with the XFL ended, I've realized that there are many issues within the CFL which are leading it down a really bad path and possibly death. Today I will be highlighting some of those issues, and if you like the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help me out, and it helps you see my new videos when they come out. Without further ado, let's begin. The CFL has very unique structure when it comes to team ownership. Of the 9 teams, 3 are owned by the community, 3 are owned by private individuals, and 3 are owned by conglomerates. As you can imagine, this creates lots of issues because the different ownership is on completely different pages. The interests of a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate are different than the interests of average fans who own a CFL team. This has been an issue for years now, but the CFL is dealing with much more pressing issues now that have stemmed from this divide in the league with the ownership. If you don't know who these guys are, I'd like to introduce you to MLSE, a conglomerate owning multiple teams in Canada, including the Toronto Argonauts of the CFL. Now, the understanding of most that these are the guys who were behind the whole XFL-CFL talks. MLSE appears to have a lack of faith in the CFL, and they're not particularly happy that they have lost about $12 million consistently now. You may have seen the headlines about the Toronto Argonauts, owned by MLSE, leaving CFL, and I believe that this is very, very realistic. According to 3 Down Nation, a reputable source on CFL News, the club would be able to keep its logo, name, and colors, but they would have to negotiate new contracts because all CFL contracts are negotiated with the league and not teams. This makes the jump for the Argonauts very realistic, and it would not have too many complications considering that coaches and personnel in the CFL do not have a union, which does not tie them to the CFL. If this were to happen, it would be the beginning of the end for the CFL. The CFL is looking to implement new strategies like revenue sharing, but I do not think that the multi-billion-dollar conglomerate of MLSE will be happy with that. I think they want more, and they see some potential with the XFL. It must also be noted that if MLSE jumps the ship, then maybe other CFL teams will too. The CFL is also dealing with many other issues, including insufficient funding, minimal interest from youth, and low attendance in stadiums. The CFL will probably survive because it has an entire government behind it that has literally banned other leagues from participating in the country that are not the CFL. I hope you enjoyed the video. I usually stick with XFL stuff, but I wanted to make this video about the CFL because I've learned quite a lot about the league because of the whole XFL-CFL merger talks that were going on, and I do think that the league has potential, but is on death's door. Peace out, XFL fanatics.